Okay, I think we're live. I think we are live, if I'm correct. I think so. Are we live? I think we are, right? Yep, we are live. Let's go. I gotta put a thumbnail on this, though. All right. Where show comments on stage? Oh, fuck. All right. Here we go. I think we're live, yeah. All right, I guess we're just gonna wait and watch for stuff to go down right now. Yeah, just wait and watch, I guess. Okay, let me put that. I'm live on YouTube. All right, like at the time, like at the moment, we just chilling. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, all right. All right, I can see the comments right there. Perfect. All right, let's see if I can pull up the screen. Yes, we got that there. All right, let's see what's going on Twitter, bro. Let's refresh, see if we could get anything going. Okay, so this trade just went down right now. We got 4 people watching. For everybody watching, thank you guys for tuning in. This is our first ever JBM Sports Media Live. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Hold up, let me do a TikTok real quick saying I'm live on YouTube. Hold up. Real quick. Let's do one real quick. Gotta do one at the moment. How's everyone doing, though? Appreciate everybody for tuning into this live. We'll go over the trades right now very briefly. We have to. We have to go over these trades. Absolutely. Just got to do a live real quick. Or got to do a short, should I say. Oops. Accidentally didn't put the link. That's my fault. Hold up, chat. We'll get into everything right now. Haven't done a YouTube live in quite some time. I'll tell you guys that right now. So for sure, excited. For sure excited. All right. We got the comments right there. So whenever that approaches, we'll get into everything that's going down today. Real quick, let me make a quick video. We're going into NBA. We're live on YT. Wait, can I just post this on my story, actually? What's going on, everyone? Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, it is what it is. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do we got anything else brewing, or is this pretty much it for right now? This is it for right now, but I mean, the Knicks, this is a good move for the Knicks. I will say that. They need another, I say, defensive guard in that bench unit, and I think that's what Alvarado is going to give you. All around, I don't see that being an issue whatsoever. I really don't. All right, I just posted that on there. So yeah, let's kind of go into like everything else that's been going down, more so on Shams' page, bro. Shams, he's been taking some L's today. I'll say that. I mean, obviously, we saw the main thing. Hate these ads, but the Milwaukee Bucks have indicated that, you know, to teams that basically Giannis will not be getting traded here, which is actually pretty cool to see, man. Pretty cool. Could I zoom this in? I think I could, right? Yeah, I could. And then I'll just shrink myself a little bit more. So just 1 sec. There we go. And then just update that. Perfect. So yeah, looks like the Bucks are gonna be keeping Giannis, and I think they're gonna make another move that a lot of people might not see coming, guys. I think they're still gonna make some more moves right here. Whatever that is, I'm not sure. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see. But this is a very, very interesting development. I will say that. I'm super excited to see where that goes. Very, very excited about that more so. Let's see. Just going to go through a few more things as well right now. Just because it's actually just a little bit crazy. Just going to go through YouTube. 6 people watching. Shout out everybody watching. But yeah, I think we saw this coming. And kind of a report that followed this is saying over the last week, the Bucks have been focused on incoming calls for Giannis and canvassing the NBA for smaller salary trades, which we just saw with the Amir Coffey trade. They shipped Amir Coffey and Cole Anthony to the Phoenix Suns for Nick Richards and Nigel Hayes. You guys can see my comment right there. I said, you sorry as hell, Shams. Yo, that's actually a W comment right there, in my opinion. W comment. Let me just put this on the TV real quick. Bro, I told Shams he's sorry as hell, bro. Hey, let's get negative. Let's get negative. That's what I will say. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually kind of surprised we got as many people as we do have in here, especially with this trade deadline and how it's going so far. It's a little dry today, but kind of going over everything else. Look, I mean, we have the Boston Celtics, Chris Boucher. I mean, a quick note on this. Bobby Marks pointed out all 4 players in this Milwaukee and Phoenix trade are on expiring contracts. Like I said, Phoenix is below the 2.2 below the tax and has a room to sign a 5th player. Will Lonzo Ball be an interesting fit as a backup guard in Phoenix or no? I don't think so. Let me know in the chat. Lonzo Ball to Phoenix or nah? That'd be super interesting, nah? I think that would be super interesting. Let's see. Anything else? Going back to this one, though, I actually don't mind this at all for the Knicks. Like I said, I feel like having a defensive savvy guard, that would be ideal for them. That really would be ideal for them. Is it something that, you know, is going to help them as a major impact in the playoffs? I wouldn't say all that, but I would say it's something to keep an eye on. That's for sure, right? Especially with one, when Brunson is off the court, when Shamet is off the court, you need more defense. I think you're going to need more defense. You can't allow like these wide open layup lines. I mean, sometimes the Knicks do have the tendency to allow that, bro. I think this is a good move to kind of keep that, you know, that defensive purpose. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something out real quick. Apologies for moving around all of a sudden. But yeah, man, I'm just literally just happy that Giannis is staying. Giannis' Instagram story after Shams Charania says the Bucks will not trade him. Proceed with caution, post-destruction, higher frequency of opponents toss out of the paint, physical dominance. Yo, Giannis is funny as hell, bro. Milwaukee is also looking to move Miles Turner. I got loyalty inside my DNA, an old 2017 Giannis post. This is super funny, bro. Chat, like I said, engage with me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are the Bucks going to make any more moves? Is your favorite team going to make any more moves? Let me know what you guys are thinking. As always, make sure to subscribe to JBM Sports Media. We're going to be live until basically the trade deadline, which is at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central Time. A lot of people who were awfully loud over the last couple of days are silent now. That's actually funny. That's crazy how like the Bucks low-key rage baited everybody to think that the Giannis trade could potentially go down. And in reality, it just never went down and never happened. And that's was it the Bucks trying to sabotage everybody else's trade deadline? Could that have been a hypothetical we could throw out there? I mean, potentially, right? Could it also have been, I don't know, maybe they just really didn't find the offer and they want to wait till the summer? Could it also be they feel like they're going to get a little bit lucky with the draft lottery? Right now they're scheduled to have the 9th pick, I believe, or 10th. I think I saw 9th, which if it lands in the top 5, now we're cooking. Now we're absolutely cooking. Let's go back to notifications. Kevin Huerter listed available to make Pistons debut. It's pretty cool for Red Velvet. Let's see. Let's go back to Shams' page real quick. I mean, we kind of saw this coming, didn't we? Oh, so we had this trade happen today as well. Lakers find a sharpshooter, which is Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard's going to the Lakers for, what is that? Gabe Vincent and a 2032 second-round pick. I mean, low-key, what is the point of trading second-round picks at this point? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I do like Luke Kennard. I did have the Lakers trading for a 3-and-D player. Not really the D in the 3-and-D, but for sure, he's shooting an incredible percentage from three-point range right now to start off the season. So that is a great pickup for the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that whatsoever. as you can see right here, I think we can see by Onyx, it's that Luke Kennard from 3, first in NBA this season at 49.7%, second in NBA history, 44.2. Yo, that guy's percentage from 3, he's cold-blooded from 3, bro. I like this for the Lakers. They needed to pick up a guy that could shoot 4 threes in the corner. This guy's a great spot-up shooter as well. They needed a player like this. I think that's a very good pickup for them, to say the least. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure if you guys are new, make sure that you guys don't mind dropping a follow on TikTok and IG as well at JBM Sports Media. We are live. We are talking about NBA trades leading up to the 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern trade deadline period. Shams got cooked today. It was absolutely wonderful to see. But you know, will he give us anything else? Will a John Morant trade go down? We're about to find out very shortly. As of right now, we don't got shit. We don't got shit right now, bro. But guess what? I'm hoping stuff. What the hell? That's actually kind of crazy. Yo, I can't believe, though, on some real stuff, I can't believe how bad Shams hyped this shit up. Shams went like literally 0 for 8 with his reporting on Giannis getting traded. He hyped that shit up so much for that shit not to happen, bro. You got to think about it. For him getting the engagement, getting the clickbait and stuff like that, you would think something was like damn near at the finish line. It was never at the finish line. Never. Absolutely never. So that tells me 2 things. One, it's literally going into the new, or this era that we're currently in, just the clickbait, throw it out to get the engagement. Or 2, he actually believed deep down that Giannis, and wherever he was getting his information, whether it was from inside sources with Giannis's camp, whatever it may have been, he actually believed whatever they were saying, that Giannis, was ready for a new beginning, but they baited his ass. They low-key clickbaited, and they did reverse psychology and baited his ass, because guess what? We saw the article that came out a few days ago talking about Giannis wanting to stay his whole career in Milwaukee, which I absolutely do believe that. I do believe he wants to stay here, but he's not going to stay here if we don't have a team that could compete for a championship, bro, or even come close to competing for a championship. So just put that in perspective real quick. If the Bucks had assembled a roster that could compete for an NBA championship, this wouldn't even be a headline. It wouldn't be, oh, I'm ready to move on for next chapter. Look, we waived and stretched Dame's contract to bring in Miles Turner. Now he's low-key on the trade block. So when we have to rely on productive minutes by Kyle Kuzma in the Big 2026, this is what's going to happen. We're going to get Giannis rumblings. We're going to get the Giannis saga being, dragged out and everything like that. And I know a lot of people said, it wasn't going to be a thing where this could get to the summer. It's over. They're not going to drag this out. But y'all got to, this is a top 2, top 3 player in the NBA, bro. You got to be very, very strategic when it comes to trading a guy like this. Because if you get fleeced, if you lose in this possible trade scenario, if you lose in a trade package, guess what? Your franchise is cooked. No, regardless, your franchise is cooked losing a player like Giannis. So think about it very thoroughly, whatever you're going to do. Wait till the offseason to do it. And I think that's what they're going to do if it does happen. If the Bucks, though, I will say this. We have to pull this up, obviously. I have to pull this up. Kathon, NBA. I'll pull this up. Hold up. One sec, fellas. I have to pull this up real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. So as you can see right now, apologies for all the ads and everything like that, but the Bucks currently have a top 9 pick in the lottery. If that could somehow get bumped up to top 5 or top 6 even, there's a good chance that either 1, trade the pick, or 2, I don't know. Do they end up drafting a player? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, right? But that's just something I wanted you guys to look at more so. That's just something I wanted you guys to look at, just to have in mind. I think that is something to be, very fascinated about, because if the Bucks land anywhere between that top 5 in the NBA draft, there's a chance they could either, 1, use that pick to get another star or all-star caliber player to pair up with Giannis, or they do end up, going more into the rebuild, and then it's really over for Giannis. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, buddy. Let's go back into our laboratory. All right. Let's see if there's any rumors I could bring out at least. Come on, give me something to work with, right? Like, give me something to work with. I don't want to have this stream purely dry. The market for Giannis this summer is going to be very massive. I'm told the Lakers are very serious about acquiring him. Buckle up. I mean, a lot of teams, I'll say this as well, guys. Like, a lot of teams, should I go through, like, the home? Yeah, this is honestly what I'm talking about right here. The market for Giannis, one second. The market for Giannis this summer is going to be massive, and I'm told the Lakers are very serious about acquiring him. There's going to be a lot of teams that weren't in trade talks at the deadline that are going to be more in trade talks for Giannis, this summer. And I think that's because there's going to be more draft capital available, potentially more young prospects available as well. There's going to be way more, ventures for the Bucks to negotiate with. I do believe there's one thing that drives me to think that maybe a dark horse team like the Nets, the Trailblazers, a team like that, where they could come and make a push. It's going to be, the draft capital, if I could be quite frank. One thing that the Milwaukee Bucks will care about in a Giannis trade talk scenario and negotiation will be the trade capital. Oh, just got a report right here for all my Knicks fans. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Some very unfortunate news right here. Wow. Who the hell is that? Right-handed submarine, Josh? Yo. All right, it doesn't even matter. Deuce McBride to undergo sports hernia. McBride could be sidelined until the playoffs. That's a tough loss for the Knicks right there. You know what? That's maybe why they added Alvarado, because McBride got to go surgery and might miss until the playoffs. That might have been a smart move right there by the Knicks, adding Grand Theft Alvarado. I want Lonzo to play with his brother in Charlotte. Yo, that would be cool, right? But I'll tell you this, since they added Kobe White, they do still have... Did they waive Conley, or is Conley still on the roster? I'm not sure. You know what? I think it might be the Lakers, Clippers, Houston, Warriors. Warriors would be a very interesting get for Lonzo, because I could see him bouncing back with Golden State, actually. Golden State need a little bit more depth. They obviously lost Buddy Hield in the trade with Kuminga. Could Houston be as well, knowing that they need a point guard? I think so. The Clippers, he goes back to LA, or the Lakers, he actually goes back to LA. Lonzo's going to be a very interesting situation, how we're going to see that play out. I do believe there's a chance Golden State makes some sense for Lonzo, considering their backup point guard technically is Pods. I mean, come on. Are we talking about Pods for real? How are you? Bro, quick thoughts on Brandon Podziemski. I am not a big fan of Brandon Podziemski whatsoever. I got to keep it $150 with you guys. Not really a fan of him. Let's see if we could get into anything else going down at the moment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Yo, this is so good. This is so good. Hold up. Please tell me it's going to refresh. Oh, please give it. Yo, this is amazing. Yo, it says 2026 Shams reporting on Giannis in its Celtic Shack. Yo, oh my gosh, that's absolutely phenomenal, bro. Absolutely phenomenal right there. Oh, man. This right there, though, yeah, I feel y'all on that, bro. I feel y'all on that. For sure, for sure. Yeah, bro. I think it was a little bit too good to be true for even that shit, if I could be honest. I think it was too good to be true for a Giannis trade, bro. I mean, That's just the way I see it. But yes, this is Shams in the Big 2026. When it comes to reporting about Giannis, he is obviously giving Celtics shack, bro. The Pelicans have traded Grand Theft. Yo, he has a cold ass nickname, dog. He has a cold ass nickname, Grand Theft Alvarado. Don't tell me that's not a cold nickname right there. That shit mad cold, bro. That shit is mad cold. Grand Theft Alvarado. Yeah, that's cold. I was told an NBA team with the all-star player on its roster explored the idea of trading for Antetokounmpo. The team's decision decided ultimately. Okay, whatever. Nick Richards, deadass, could be a bench piece, though, if they want to keep him. It's whatever, however they see it, though. Pat, oh my gosh. Yo, isn't that heavy, bro? Isn't that heavy right there? They went from Giannis to KP. They went from possibly getting Giannis to getting KP. Let me get some gum. That's heavy. That's heavy. I like KP on the Warriors, though. They finally got a stretch big that could shoot the ball. Finally. It took a shit ton of time for them, but they finally got it. Did you guys like the Porzingis move to Golden State? Or do you feel like the Warriors gave up too much for a guy like Porzingis at this point in time? Obviously, he's dealt with the he has like the fast heart rate. So hopefully, you know, everything is good with Porzingis, bro. We all love Kristaps. Tingus Pingus. We love it. We love the negativity. Thank you guys for all the likes, by the way. Thank you guys. Hello? Y'all got sabotaged. I want John Morant to be moved before the deadline. I think it's going to happen. I really do believe it's going to happen, my guy. I think he might come to Fear the Deer. I'm hoping for John Morant. Because if we somehow land John Morant, bro, we running this shit back next year. Fear the Deer, baby. Fear the Deer. Fear the Deer. Fear the Deer. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. That was so, like, lame. I just thought about, you know, Giannis staying and, you know, us building upon something. That's on me. That's on me right there. But yeah, I mean, look, they were never really serious. Was it just a big ruse? I think so, bro. Wow. Buck Show, yo. This guy's amazing. Shout out Buck Show, yo. Yo, that's phenomenal. I think we're gonna get Ja moved. Yo, who misses Woj? Who misses Adrian Wojnarowski? I do. I do. This guy does. I miss Adrian Wojnarowski because now we have to deal with a fraud reporter like Shams. Fraud as fuck. Because you know what, though? All that, you know, chit-chat that he was saying about Giannis this, Giannis is ready for a new home before the NBA trade deadline. The Bucks are doing this. Giannis is doing that. Man, Shams, you better get your ass on, boy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What? Imagine that. Come here, scams. Yo, I deadass like this move for the Lakers, though. I deadass like Luke Kennard for the Lakers. I don't mind this move at all. He's the best right now. Do we got a trade? No. When does George Lombard start to become a factor in the Yankees? I do like this move for the Lakers, and I actually called them getting a three-point shooter basically at the deadline. He got it. Right now he leads the league in NBA three-point percentage, so I think this is a fire move, if you ask me. What do y'all think about this move? Do y'all like this for the Lakers or not? Big on it or not? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all big on that move or not? I don't mind it. I think it's a W move for the Lakers. They needed to add another three-point shooter. Yo, we have 15 people in the building. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to JBM Sports Media. We're coming crazy all the way till the deadline, and we're trying to see if we get some trades breaking, bro. Maybe John Morant, maybe a Kings player like DeRozan or Levine, maybe a player like, I don't know, maybe a Pelicans Yves Misi. Could we see a potentially Jeremy Grant? Could we see potentially any other Warrior potentially? Pods, maybe? Man, ain't nobody wanting to trade for Pods weak ass anyways. The Lakers aren't expected to make more moves today and instead are eyeing a big splash in the summer. That makes sense. Solid pickup. I actually do agree with this, Jake. That's actually a fired tweet right here. Nick Richards is a solid pickup for the Bucks as a backup big man while the Suns duck under. Yeah, I think it's a win-win if Milwaukee waves Nigel. Yeah, we love to see it. We love to see it. Let's get negative. Let's get negative. We love to see that. Let's get negative. Today, actually, guys, fun fact: me and John came to Golden State Warriors. Oh, Ja. Yo, you know what I was thinking though? If you guys are new, by the way, everybody in the chat, if you guys haven't yet, hit that subscribe button if you guys don't mind. I greatly would appreciate that. It means a lot to us here at JBM Sports Media. We'll see if we have any of the other guys joining us today. I'm not sure. To be quite frank, I know JV and Ro, they've been working their ass off. So props to both of those guys, bro. I have a little bit of time, a little bit of leg weight to get this cooking today. And I said, yeah, we ain't gonna miss up on this opportunity. What? Quit playing. And later today, though, me and JB are going to be recording our winners and losers of the NBA trade deadline. So that's going to be a cool little episode. And that'll be up tomorrow. Oh, man. Shams. That's funny. The Bulls drafted Patrick Williams over Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Halliburton, Desmond Bane, Denny, Jaden McDaniels, Devin Vassell, Obi Toppin, Aaron E. Smith. Yeah, that's crazy. Even to an extent like Emmanuel Cook quickly, even to an extent like Sadiq Bey. Like I would have took damn near all these. I mean, not RJ Hampton. I actually really like RJ Hampton. All right, let's go to notification. Yo, that's crazy. That was crazy work yesterday. John Cena is coming to Golden State. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. Do. Shams at ESPN at UFC. We should have known Gabe Vincent was gone when LeBron did this the other day. He was complaining about something, pointing his head at Gabe, and 3 days later, got traded. No more news for my Warriors. No, not at the moment, bro. Not at the moment. We might see something brew up in a second, which I think we're going to get more. I mean, look, we have less than 3 hours to go. Yeah, less than 3 hours. So appreciate everybody in here. 19 people in the building. If you guys are new here, make sure that you guys are dropping those subscriptions for us here at JBM Sports Media. Drop those subscribes. I keep wanting to say drop those follows, but make sure to subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. If you guys want to engage, I read all the comments. You guys are truly what keeps us motivated here at JBM Sports Media. You guys really inspire us to keep on going, man. the fact of the matter is, without your guys' support, we wouldn't be doing this, bro. And your support does mean a lot here at JBM Sports Media. So thank you guys so much. This is actually really funny, though. Let's see. I mean, Shams, bro, you set yourself up for this shit, bro. You set yourself up for this shit. This will be the craziest offseason of all time. You goofy as hell, Shams. I ain't gonna lie, you goofy, bro. You mad goofy, bro. You mad goofy, bro. We gotta call it what it is, bro. I mean, Shams is bogus as hell, though, bro. He lied. He lied his ass off, bro. Bro, getting the Pinocchio nose and shit now, bro. Lying his ass off left and right. Oh my gosh. ESPN has fired Shams supposedly. That's fake, obviously, but that would be funny. Jose, you're quitty. Giannis is open to trading Shams Charania from his. I forgot that they're gonna be on the same. They're gonna be on the same, or Giannis is gonna be coaching Shams technically at the All-Star event, the All-Star Celebrity Game. Which, by the way, how did Shams get a spot? Should have gave somebody either JV me or Rowe a spot. To be honest, quit playing, bro. Thank you guys. Giannis next year. When will Giannis get traded? If he does get traded, guys, I'll throw that question out. Will it be this summer? Will it be next deadline? Will he not get traded? Will he stay a Buck for the rest of his career? Like in that article, he said he never wants to leave Milwaukee. He basically talked about the significance of Milwaukee for him. He was married in Milwaukee legally through the court. He obviously buried his father here. His kids were born here. So he loves Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I mean, he already mentioned that very thoroughly, and I believe the guy. I have no doubt to not believe the guy, bro. It's very unfortunate, though. Like, I know he hasn't publicly come out to request a trade, but I know he wouldn't oppose getting traded. I mean, we have to be honest with ourselves, right? He wouldn't oppose to get traded. Like, there's a reason we're in a situation like this because Giannis, no matter which way you look at it, put himself in a situation where he was open to the idea of getting traded. Fine. But the Bucks did say, we're not going to get fleeced in a situation like this. And they know that. They don't want to. John Horst is thinking about the franchise post-Giannis era. Superstars like this doesn't come that often, bro. Yeah, this is actually really funny. Cat, I'm open. So, per Evan Sidery, let me see. Ja Morant's preferred trade destination is the Miami Heat, but other teams such as the Bucks and Kings remain in active discussions with the Grizzlies. Just over 2 hours until the deadline, as Miami hopes to find a suitable deal for Morant. Curry does need help. You're absolutely right. Hopefully he gets a little bit of it in the form of Kristaps Porzingis, bro. We're going to have to just hope and see if that's going to even, with Kristaps Porzingis' health, we're going to have to see if that's the case. But this is very interesting because the Bucks and Kings are in active discussions with the Grizzlies regarding Ja Morant. I think he would much rather go to the Milwaukee Bucks than the Sacramento Kings. So I say if John Horst could pull off this deal without having to give up like a future first-round pick, we cooking. We cooking, bro. We dead ass cooking. I wouldn't mind Ja Morant if it's not that costly. I'll say that right now. I just got to keep it a buck. I wouldn't mind it. Let me see if anything else is going on right now. I think at the current moment, we just chilling, bro. We just chilling. I mean, there ain't nothing really going on right now. What's your opinion on the Washington Wizards? Excellent question, man. I think with the moves they made this season for Trae Young and Anthony Davis, they're tired of being piss poor. They're tired of being a piss poor team in the Eastern Conference. They're tired of being a piss poor team in the NBA. And I think that shows that with these two moves, they want to at least be competing for a play-in spot. And, props to them. They're not going to deal with being poverty forever. They haven't been a winning team since 2017. So something was going to change for the Washington Wizards, and they're looking to dip their feet in it and actually go for it next year. I wouldn't say go for a championship, but at least go to be a playoff team, maybe a 6 seed, maybe a 7 seed. Like I said, a play-in contender. And I think they've made decent moves without having to give up a lot, and I think that's very valuable for them in their future. Also, I do believe in their young players that are going to develop. Bilal Coulibaly, I do like. Keyshawn George, picked him up on fantasy. He has been pretty good. Trey Johnson, obviously Alex Sarr, who hopefully we see a better, technically year 3 from him next year with AD. So maybe him and AD could be pretty good as a power forward center duo. So yeah, I like the moves that the Wizards have made. I really don't mind it. I think it's about time they try to shift their focus and actually try to become a winning team, especially with, maybe some teams in the Eastern Conference are going to fall off a little bit. So yeah, hopefully that answered question a little bit better. But yeah, so check this out though. Kind of getting into this Ja Morant thing, right? Ja Morant's preferred trade destination is the Miami Heat. I think the Miami Heat could easily make a trade like this if they add Terry Rozier's contract and Simone Fontecchio. But I think the Bucks could make a trade like this if they add Kuzma, Portis, maybe a second rounder. I think it could be perfectly fine for a team like the Bucks to make a trade like this. Milwaukee, it's not going to cost that much to get an all-star caliber player like Ja. Come on, bro. It's all about keeping Greek in Milwaukee. Come on, guys. That'll be ideal, right? I made a decision last night that I would die for it. Yo, appreciate everybody in here, everybody watching. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button here to JBM Sports Media on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at JBM Sports Media. But for sure, subscribe on YouTube right here. Like it up. Make sure if you guys haven't yet, like it. We're just talking about Ja Morant, and obviously his preferred trade destination is the Miami Heat. And although I do believe the Miami Heat could make a trade like this, will they end up doing it, or will they end up maybe saving a little bit more and, still waiting for the Giannis sweepstakes in the summer? Could that be a thing? We'll just have to wait and see, right? But the Bucks and Kings do remain in active conversations with the Memphis Grizzlies. Giannis to Denver Nuggets for Aaron Gordon, and that would be horrible. Imagine seeing Giannis and Jokic pair up. That'd be deadly. Those are probably the two best players in the league. Top 3 for sure. I think my top 3 right now would be Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Luka. That would be my top 4. And then 5, you could put anybody you want. I don't think it matters. I don't think it does. I don't think it really does. Yeah, I would say Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Shea. Or you could put Shea before Luka. And then at 5, you could put maybe, I don't know. That's interesting. Is Kate a top 5 player right now? Let me know. Excuse me. Guys, yeah, we knew about this. I mean, I kind of felt like the Bucks were just trying to sabotage everybody. The Milwaukee Bucks were never serious about trading Giannis before the deadline. Yes, they were never serious, bro. They were never serious. I don't think they were ever serious. To be honest, I don't think they were. I don't think they were serious because they really were just trying to, see. They were listening. They were trying to see what offers would potentially even look like. Possibly if they got a mega offer, maybe they would have done it. But come on. John Horst ain't no dummy, bro. I'll say that about John Horst. I give him a lot of credit. He ain't no dummy. I like John Horst, and I think he's going to do the right thing. whatever that may look like, I don't know. Is that going to look like trading for a guy like John Morant to try to convince Giannis, hey, give it one more year, pal, sign this extension? Giannis signs the extension. He could still get traded, guys, but that won't be until next trade deadline, so just keep that in mind. For everybody in here, though, make sure you guys are subscribing to JBM Sports Media. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are greatly appreciated. Continuous amount of support here. I mean, it obviously gives us a lot of inspiration. Victor Wembanyama is not top 5. I'm tired of these teams and media doing this mass hysteria. I think, you know what? I will say this, though. For how much Shams was putting it out there, Giannis is ready for a new home. The Bucks are listening to calls. You can't just keep putting out these fucking, like, hypothetical-ass reports and hope that this is not going to come and backfire if a situation like the Milwaukee Bucks were never serious about trading Giannis before the deadline. Because once that comes out, you're looking like the goofy, my guy. You're looking like the straight goofy. So, I'll say that. And it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. And nobody, wants to say it. But do you think Zoo will be on the move now? Look, for Zubac, I seen a report that it would basically acquire 2 unprotected first-round picks and young talent. So if the Clippers could somehow get something like that, maybe like a Benedict Mathurin and then 2 first-round picks unprotected from the Pacers, because I seen the Pacers are actually a prime suitor for Ivica Zubac, then yeah. Giannis could stay his ass put in the sorry-ass Bucks at this point. Hey, don't talk about the Bucks like that. We are sorry this season, though. We are mad sorry this season. I'll say that. But I will say this as well. If he does want to remain loyal, we need Woj back. Yes, we absolutely need Woj back. We need Adrian Wojnarowski back giving us those Woj bombs, bro. I miss that. I really do miss that. But more so talking about Giannis, if he actually does want to stay a Buck for the rest of his life, Horse, give it all you got to keep this guy. Give it all you got to keep this guy. Everything. Yo, he's getting trolled so bad. I think Giannis is staying. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised at this point if he does sign that extension with the Bucks and stays with the Bucks, bro. We got nothing so far, bro. But I appreciate everybody in here. If you guys don't mind, 16 people in here right now. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe here to JBM Sports Media. We're going to be doing our winners and losers of the NBA trade deadline, and that's going to be out tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty cool video, so for sure I would say watch out for that. It's probably going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. It's going to be me and JB in the fold regarding that. It's going to be really cool. Really, really cool. But yeah, man, this guy's Shams, bro. I mean, bro, pathetic. Super pathetic. Yo, if this happens, if Bucks trade for Ja and embarrass Shams on live TV, yo, I would be dying. Yeah, it was low-key not good, bro. It was not good because, look, I do believe they tried to, maybe make sure that he could get some help with Giannis and Miles Turner. But look, Miles Turner could only do so much, bro. Now he's in trade talks. So, look, yeah, man, just keep that into mind. The Raptors forward RJ Barrett is out tonight due to injury management. Interesting. KPJ is an empty state guy. I do like KPJ, but I would put him in a trade for Ja, bro. I would put his ass in a trade for Ja. I would not mind that whatsoever, bro. If we put KPJ's ass in the trade for Ja, I would actually I would rock with that. Me personally, I would rock with that. Yeah, bro. I mean, I was cool with them signing Turner if they were to do like something else this year, like potentially a Ja trade. If they could have got something like that going. But now he's going to be in trade discussions, Miles Turner. So I think we're just going to have to wait and see for that, because if Miles Turner somehow gets dealt, I would be very interested to see what's the package and coming in return. Indiana and Dallas have continued trade discussions for Benedict Mathurin and Daniel Gafford. I just imagine Curry in Milwaukee playing with Giannis. Imagine Curry in Milwaukee playing with Giannis 3 rings in a row. Bro, if that somehow would have happened, for sure would have guaranteed another chip. For sure. Especially in the Eastern Conference, that would have guaranteed at least one more chip. I will say this. If you guys are new, we have over 16 people in the building. Just make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. That'd be greatly appreciated here at JBM Sports Media. Thank you guys so much. We're just going to keep on rocking out. Yep. It means something to me, the deer. Still Milwaukee Buck, baby. Yes, sir. Hey. Cooper Flag could end up being a better player and better franchise leader than Luka Doncic. Wow. That is a heavy statement. That is a heavy statement. Wow, 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 wow. That's actually super funny. Do we have anything right now? No, nothing. I did see that. Yeah, Deuce McBride being out to the playoffs. That's tough. That is a tough one for the New York Knicks. No wonder they traded for Alvarado. The Miami Heat cycle, play-in team, off-season hype. You are here. Damn. That's tough for Heat Nation. Heat culture, should I say. Yeah, nothing so far. We just chilling, man. We just rocking out, baby. Rocking out, rocking out, rocking out, rocking out. Breaking news. That's actually kind of funny. Can we get something, bro? Can we get something? Can we get something? We don't got nothing right now. Can we get something, bro? The Nets are releasing Haywood Highsmith, making him a free agent. I mean, all right. All right. Shams is down, holding on to his knee. Intends the Bucks to try to keep Giannis intends to help the Bucks to try to make the playoffs when he returns. Giannis, this is cool and all, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. You know I love you, Giannis. You know I rock with you, buddy. But you know this is cool and all. But this is not the goal right now, Giannis. I love you, bro. I really do. I love your ass. But this is not the goal right now, big dog. Not the goal right now at all. Goal right now is for sure to tank a little bit, get a nice pick. The rest is the rest, baby. Yo, they're talking about the Bulls starting lineup tonight. It's going to be atrocious. For everybody watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Subscribe to us here at JBM Sports Media. So, yes, per Eric Nem, it says Giannis intends to help the Bucks try to make the playoffs this season when he returns from his calf injury. So he's going to heal up during All-Star break. Could we potentially see him a late February return? I think so. I think so. It's a possibility. But what if the Bucks try to shut him down? Then that's going to be a whole situation we shouldn't really try to, dap into. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Fear the deer. Fear the deer. "21 people in the building. Make sure that you guys are dropping those subscribes. Hit that subscribe button, guys, if you don't mind. I'd greatly appreciate that. You guys are absolutely killing it today. First ever live stream we've done here. Well, full one on YouTube for sure. I think it's the second, actually. But first ever NBA one, I'll say that. And first one of 2026, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you guys for all your support. 22 people in the building. If you guys don't mind, like I said, join the community here at JBM Sports Media. All you have to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be Gucci. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool report saying that Giannis still does want to play for the Bucks, So will we see him this year? Possibly. We'll still probably see a little bit of the Greek Freak. The Greek Freak. Everybody loves the Greek Freak. Who doesn't love the Greek Freak? Let's be honest. Who doesn't love the Greek Freak? Yeah, guys, we're just literally waiting for stuff to, report, but it's kind of dry right now. It's kind of dry. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Obviously, we'll love to hear your guys' feedback at all times. Let's keep it going. Let's see if yo, that would be gas. I would actually really love that. Not for Gaethje though. His ass gonna get knocked the fuck out. Bro, his ass gonna get canned. The 76ers are looking to trade Eric Gordon. Would any of your guys' teams be interested in Eric Gordon? Let me know in the chat. Me personally, probably not. Probably not. All right, let's keep scrolling. This is actually really unfortunate, bro. I feel really bad. I like Deuce McBride. He's fucking fire, bro. Miles McBride will undergo surgery for a core muscle injury and may be out till the playoffs. That's such a devastating injury for Deuce McBride. I'm a big Deuce McBride guy, bro. Hate to see that happening to my guy Deuce. Well, we have roughly about an hour and a half or 2 hours and a half left, and nothing's really been brewing, guys. So just really waiting. Have you guys had lunch today? Yes or no? Let me know. Have you guys had lunch? I haven't yet. Me personally, I haven't yet. But it is what it is. Yo, if this is the case, I ain't gonna lie. I think Bucks show yo hit it on the point. If Giannis does want to help the Bucks make the playoffs, yo, John Horst, pick up the phone, bro. Anthony Davis can't get away from D'Lo. Yo, this is heavy. Anthony Davis, no matter what happens to AD, he can't get away from D'Lo. That's tough. That's tough. Let's refresh. Up the Reds, baby. We kind of figured that. Yes, sir. Giannis staying is actually pretty cool. But yeah, like, come on, bro. Yo, for everybody in here, 23 people in the building, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. It'd greatly be appreciated here at JBM Sports Media. We try to put out daily sports content. We absolutely love doing this. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys very much, actually. I just want to give into a moment giving you guys my gratitude. I'm very grateful for you guys. If you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, I greatly would appreciate that. Oh, man. Rest in peace, man. That's heartbreaking. Bulls current guard depth: Jaden Ivey, Anthony Simons, Colin Sexton, Josh Giddey, Rob Dillingham, Trey Jones. Jesus. They got to move on from a few of these guys. The Lakers intend to make us. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah. I mean, look, we kind of figured this would be a possibility, right? Wow, we need something cooking, bro. We need something cooking big time. Could we get something cooking? Please? It'd be greatly appreciated, wouldn't it? So this is pretty cool to see, bro. Giannis does want to still play this season. Will the Bucks allow him to get that opportunity, or will they shut him down? I mean, it's going to be a tough conversation point. I'll say that. Like, what do they value more? If they do go trade a guy like for John Morant, for example, then they're going to have to play Giannis when he does come back to try to make a play-in push, which I do believe they could make. I really do believe they could make that. I don't know, man. That's going to be super interesting to see how that plays out. Super interesting. Oh, could we get something going? Shams is probably shell-shocked after finding out that Giannis' ass wasn't going nowhere. His ass probably in a state of shock right now. Bro, we've been roasting Shams all this live, rightfully so. This is actually pretty cool, though, seeing that Giannis is still wanting to play. Shams has shown that he's not reliable enough for real. Yeah, bro, it's actually really unfortunate because 2 years ago, I backed Shams big time when the transition, or when was that transition from Woj to Shams? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna back Shams, but recently he's been really much so negative factor. Yeah, Giannis has lost a lot of respect by everyone for doing this year to his own fans on Milwaukee, which is the worst of it. I think having these constant rumors, these constant reports, these constant headlines, it's not good. It's really not good for the Bucks. You know, for the fans, it obviously gets them anxious. It gets them nervous because they don't want to lose their franchise star. I mean, who would, right? Who would want to lose their franchise star? And for Giannis, I do believe, you know, he hasn't come out and said, I want to get traded. If you ask him, he wants to stay a Buck for the rest of his career, but they have to give him the opportunity to win a championship. And have they done that? Not necessarily, not since possibly 2022. I know there was injury. I mean, technically they did it with the Dame trade. It's just injuries really came and bothered that whole process of them even competing for a championship when Damian Lillard was a Milwaukee Buck. So, look, the front office has tried a lot. I wasn't a big fan of the Miles Turner move, but it happened no matter what. And what are we going to say about it? Like, oh, you know, John Horst wasn't trying? No, actually, quite opposite. He was trying. He was trying to make something work. He absolutely was. Real quick, we do have 15 people in the building. Make sure that you guys are dropping these subscribes. Hit that subscribe button. I greatly would appreciate it. Giannis is a big reason for these headlines. Like, just be a man and say, I want you to do something to help me to win here. Or I'm leaving, not that. Yeah, you know what? He has been doing more so this cryptic version. And like I said, if he would be straightforward, say, I'm requesting a trade and put those words out there, look, I will be requesting a trade, it'd be a whole different ball game, right? It'll be a whole different ball game. It'll be treated way differently with a more speedy process, I would have to say. But the fact that he hasn't done that, right? It makes you think maybe he simply either just wants to stay. Bucks will never win a championship again with him for all. He's got less than 5 years left of dominant play style before injuries and father time take over. So when it comes to that, building a group around Giannis, I do think is still possible, but I don't know. I don't know what how they're gonna approach. You know, they have technically about 2 hours and 20 minutes left. How will they approach this? It's gonna be super interesting to find out. Like I said, if you guys don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys big time. The Bucks genuinely believe they can build a contender around Giannis. Oh, now Shams is saying that the Bucks could believe a contender, that they believe they could build a contender around Giannis this summer. Oh, now all of a sudden, Shams, your ass sorry as hell, boy. Your ass sorry as hell. Shams, your ass sorry, bro. You are so sorry. Bro, you sorry as hell, bro. You are so sorry, bro. Shams, you sorry as hell, bro. Oh, now all of a sudden the Bucks believe they could build a contender around Giannis this summer. Shams, your ass don't know shit. Who just said that in the chat? Man, I absolutely agree with you, bro. He don't know none what's going on right now, bro. His ass a deer in headlights for sure. No pun intended. Do you think Ja will land with the Bucks or the Heat? I think the Bucks do possibly have. You know what? No, scratch that. I think the Bucks do have a favorable trade package for the Memphis Grizzlies, but if they want to prioritize where Ja wants to go, he's going to go to Miami. Does Orlando have enough to offer Paolo, Jet, Wendell? That'd be interesting. That would be interesting, Cameron. That'd be super interesting. Paolo, Jet, Wendell, Black, 2 first-round picks, unprotected. Man, that would be super interesting, Cameron. Mad interesting, actually. Wow. Would you guys do this trade right here for Giannis? Paolo, Jet, Wendell, Black, and 2 first-round picks. Maybe if it's 3, because Paolo still is intriguing to me. He's still an intriguing piece. What happened? Oh, no, I'm good. The Bucks literally have nothing to do more than build a championship team. If that was I mean, look, do they have pieces? Like, wherever this top pick lands, that's where they're going to go from. If they get let's say this, for example. Let me throw this hypothetical out to you guys. If the Bucks get lucky and somehow land a top 5 NBA draft pick, they can use that immediately to either 1, bring in a star, or 2, actually land a prospect, whatever they want to do. That would be like, and they're projected right now to have the 9th pick in the draft, so just keep that in mind. But bro, Shams is sorry as hell, bro. Let me see. If you guys want to put some mock trades in the chat, I could pull them up and we could go over them. What star would they get though? Going into the offseason, right? Let's say, okay, let me throw this for an example. They get John Morant this trade deadline on the cheaps, because at this point, I think he's probably going to be dipping from the Grizzlies on the cheap ski. So if they get Ja, they have Giannis. They still keep Ryan Rollins somehow, right? And then potentially with that, if they get a top 6, top 7 pick, would they go and maybe trade that to a team like, I don't know. Let me try to throw you something real quick. Because think about it. Star, right? Yo, imagine that. They would probably have to trade Jarrett Allen for Cap, though. Wait, let me pull that trade up, actually. I'll pull it up. So he said, would the Cavs offer Mobley, Tyson, Strus, and 4 firsts? I think it would have to be like Mobley. I mean, the trade package around Mobley would be like, I don't know. What would y'all think about this trade right here? W or out right here? The 4 firsts are interesting, but I mean, if your picks are like high in the first round, then like it's not really gonna do that much for the Bucks. Real quick, I will say this real quick. If you guys don't mind, hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe. Thank you. What about Zion Williamson and Steve Kerr for Giannis? That's actually funny. Raptors on the right. Like, the only way the Bucks will get a shot is if they somehow trade that pick and could bring in, like, I don't know. Let me think of a team that's trending downwards. And, maybe a Zion. Maybe if you pair him up. The East is really good. Just injuries. Yeah, like the Pacers with Halliburton. But, they've been piss poor, like, in general. I'll put this up here, actually, because I think it's really cool. Like and subscribe, guys. If you guys don't mind, like and subscribe. Thank you. The East is really good. Injuries to a lot of stars. Yeah, Halliburton, Tatum. Spurs have been quiet. Let me see. Spurs have been too quiet. Could move Vassell and Sohan for CJ. Hawks get a younger. CJ would be. Yeah, CJ's a good veteran to have, bro. De'Aaron Fox, CJ McCollum. Keldon Johnson, Harrison Barnes, Victor Wembanyama. I wouldn't mind CJ on the Hawks. I mean, on the Spurs. And then you would send him Vassell and Sohan. Obviously, Sohan's, been linked in trade talks and everything like that. Yeah, you know what? That would kind of make sense. You know, you might have cooked up on that one, Cam. Yo, would this be Harden, Mitchell, LeBron, Giannis, and Allen? Imagine. Oh, bro wants a Damon CJ reunion in Portland. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, guys, we're just chilling right now. Thank you guys for tuning in, bro. You guys are amazing. We're gonna keep on going. Bro. All right, let's see. Same thing we were talking about just right now. The Bucks feel they can build a contender around Giannis Antetokounmpo this summer and get him back on board to being there. They were never close to trading him at the deadline. So with them saying that they were never close on board to trading him at the deadline, Shams, as much as the propaganda this guy was putting out, you got to be looking like a straight dumbass now saying that they feel like they could build a contender around him. I'm going to laugh next season when Shams comes out. They failed to build a contender. That's what I'm saying. It's just going to be constant rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's at this point where we're going to, bro. I think so. It's kind of crazy, though, isn't it? It's just super crazy how shit's been panning out to be. This is actually insane. Oh, we got ourselves a trade. Oh, my gosh. I don't even know if I want to report this. I feel like this is such a jobber trade. Oh. So the Denver Nuggets are trading Hunter Tyson in a 2032 second-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets for the lesser favorable. Denver creates an open roster spot for the buyout market and gets out of the luxury tax. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Sorry I wasted your guys' time for that. I really apologize. Is this the Bucks, chat? Could this be the Bucks? Honestly, I think this might be the Bucks, chat. A team has been linked to John Morant, reportedly wants Memphis to attach picks to Morant to get the deal done. Bro, OKC would definitely offer Dort, Hardenstein, and Jay Will with 10 first-round picks. Yo, I think this is chat. I ain't gonna lie. I think this is the Bucks they're talking about it right here, bro. Oh, bro, Shams needs to give all the Bucks fans, all the NBA diehard fans, an apology straight up. Your dead ass ain't wrong, bro. That's crazy, Chad. Ain't it? Ain't it crazy as hell though? Bucks need to sit down. We don't need poaching another guard. I think though, if you could get him on the cheap though, I ain't gonna lie, that ain't a problem, bro. If you could get John Morant in the cheap, I don't think. But I ain't gonna lie, if y'all could get his ass on the cheap, I don't think that's an issue with going for Ja. That's the only thing I'm saying right now. If y'all could get his ass on the cheap, I don't think there's an issue with that. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's my big point more so. Like, they don't need another star. They need good role players and people actually buy into that system. Oh, and you know, one thing they also do need, guys? They need their ass a new coach. They need their ass a new coach. Oh, pretty cool one we have right here. Oh no, let me pull it up. So a little bit of breaking news we have, bro. Not Shefty. So it looks like the Boston Celtics are trading Josh Maynard to the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, all right. Chat, is this the Bucks though? It could be the Bucks. Josh Maynard. Sorry, I just wasted y'all time again. One second. Jason Tatum for Giannis straight up? Would y'all do that shit? That's crazy, nah. That's crazy work. Bro, who cares about these like soft ass little ass trades, bro? Can we get into the big shit? Tatum overrated. 69 post. Shams blocked them. Oh, Shams, aren't you salty? Aren't you salty, Shams? Aren't you salty, you little crybaby ass motherfucker? Celtics would be instant title favorites. Tatum overrated for real. Y'all don't like Tatum? ESPN is parting ways with NBA insider Shams Charania. The Bucks have agreed to trade. Let me pull this up. The Bucks have agreed to trade Kyle Kuzma to the nearest McDonald's location in exchange for 6 McChickens and a future McRib consideration. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like I said, if you guys don't mind, make sure to hit that subscribe button here on JBM Sports Media. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to keep on rolling out till trade deadline, basically. Hopefully we get some more stuff popping and rolling very soon. But yeah, this seems about right. Bucks agreeing to trade Kyle Kuzma to the nearest McDonald's location in exchange for 6 McChickens and a future McRib consideration. I think we got a steal right there, boys. I think we got a steal right there. They are yo. Oh shoot, we have a trade right now. Hold up, let me pull that up. So it says right here, the Philadelphia 76ers are trading Eric Gordon in a 2032 second round pick swap to the Memphis Grizzlies. The 76ers, the flexibility now to convert Dominic Barlow to a two-way, like into a fully. If I play for the Grizzlies, I'd have a statue. Yo, sorry as hell. Can't be making statements like that. Like, what's the point of making a statement like that, Jason Tatum? Let me know. Let me know what's the point of making a statement like that. No point of making a statement like that, bro. Bogus as hell, bro. I agree with y'all in the chat, bro. That shit was straight lame. Straight lame as hell. But yeah, what can I do with a trade like this, though? How could I even, and give a fucking breakdown about a trade like this, bro? I ain't gonna lie, though. Let me pull this up real quick, guys. The Grizzlies have made no ground to find value in a trade for Ja, despite interest from some teams. They're currently looking for a first-round pick. Y'all not getting that shit? Y'all not getting that shit? Y'all want a first-round pick for Ja? Hell no. Look at his value right now. Look, he gonna go for probably less than fucking Trae Young went. He says his name, not even the best player on his team in the championship. Jaylen Brown outplayed his ass. You right. Y'all mad right. I mean, the Grizzlies going to put them in a bad situation if they think this is the way to go. They're going to put themselves in a pretty bad situation. We are no longer on Giannis watch, but we might be on Ja Morant watch. Yo, that's super interesting. Warriors say Jimmy Butler will undergo surgery to repair his ACL on February 9th. My birthday, by the way, guys, February 9th. My birthday's coming up this upcoming Monday. Jaylen Brown out here doing the work. I mean, he's been doing great work so far with the Celtics. What are they, a top 3 seed? He's been doing great work with the Celtics. Oh, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, my B-day is this upcoming Monday. So heading into like Super Bowl weekend, it's going to be a dope-ass weekend, bro. Tatum would have been crying. I'm not a big fan of Jason Tatum myself, guys. I'll be honest. Shams, you lame as hell, bro. Punk ass. The Grizzlies aren't budging. They want at least a first-round pick for Ja Morant. They gotta hope for. I mean, bro, let me see. Yo, they gotta get a reality check right here, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Bro, Shams is cringe as fuck. Oh, bro, he's cringe. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll pull this up right now because you're absolutely right. He is cringe as fuck. He is. He absolutely is. So right now, what is that on? Is that Polymarket? On Polymarket, 48% chance of Ja Morant will be traded before the deadline. I think he will. I think we'll see a Ja Morant trade pop up right now in the little while. Y'all think Ja Morant getting traded before the deadline or not? I think so. For real, bro. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? I mean, I don't know. They trade Triple J, so if you can't trade Ja Morant, it's personal at this point. Let's see. Jalen Green, Nick Richards. Nick Richards, Milwaukee Buck, bro. Nick Richards got traded to the Bucks today for Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey going to Phoenix for Nigel Hayes and Nick Richards. Sham since the Luka trade. He'll be chasing that taste for the rest of his life. Oh my gosh. Holding him hostage. Kendrick Perkins is such a dumbass, by the way. He is such a dumbass. We have sports reporters or people that break down the game like Kendrick Perkins. He got him in that chair. Sham's goofy as hell. I didn't see that. No. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Not gonna lie though, Ja is my favorite player. I like Ja. I think he could have a career redemption if he goes to a new change of scenery. I just think he's done in Memphis, like me personally. I think his time is like come and gone in Memphis. I don't see nowhere else like I don't see where else he would succeed with the Grizzlies because they're going in a whole different direction, right? They're going the rebuild route. He needs to go change his career. He's on thin ice when it comes to Ja Morant's career with all the injuries, all the legal shit. Like, he's on thin ice, man. Yo, this shit is funny as hell from Buck Shoyo. Buck Shoyo is amazing, bro. I didn't even like it. There you go. Yo, we got to talk about Fanatics. At some point today, we got to talk about Fanatics, bro. That is heavy. That is absolutely heavy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where's that at? Just announced the Rams will play the 49ers in Melbourne, Australia. NFL's first ever game in Australia. That's pretty cool. Boycott Shams. Yep. Yeah, Brady, what's up with that? Now back in your former team, the team you won 6 championships with. What's up with that, my guy? What's up with that? Yo, they gotta get their ass an application or some shit. You know, reroute that shit because I don't know what's up with them, bro. They cooked right now. Yo, Shams is probably blocking fucking like people on Twitter left and right. Bro says they never should have traded Dylan Brooks in the first place. Dylan Brooks been having a great year. Oh. You know, the mega trade of Cole Anthony, that's actually hilarious. Bill LA Clippers. Oh, Harden gave his tribute out. Is this gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? This might be something, bro. Might be something to keep an eye on. I ain't gonna lie, I'd get Josh's jersey.
Because this is not the end of when we're going to be talking about Giannis.
Well, we're not, and I think there's a couple of teams I want to point out here. I think certainly New York right now. New York right now, they do not have a first-round pick to trade, but starting in.
Yo, appreciate that, man. Thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate your constant support. Thank you for everybody that's been engaging in this live, let alone you guys mean a lot to me, truly, because, you know, keeping the support up and, you know, I think that's what truly even keeps me motivated to keep on going here at JBM Sports Media. I know my guys, JB and Mike, appreciate it. We'll have a video tonight recorded, and it'll be uploaded tomorrow about winners and losers regarding this NBA trade deadline. So that's going to be pretty cool.
June, they can trade 2026 their own and a pick in 2033. So they.
Man, people talking about how this Ja Morant market is like ass right now. I ain't even surprised, bro. What do you want me to say about it, bro? Market's probably hot ass. Excuse me. Jerry McCain in OKC, isn't that something, bro? Congrats to him. He's gonna have a chance of winning a chip there. Ronaldo. Milwaukee made it clear they were listening while some organizations thought they had a chance. The Bucks made their intentions very clear at the start of the week. So people knew, bro. People knew. Yo, if this shit happens, bro, Jesus. Pickens to Green Bay? Man, oh man. Spencer Jones to a standard contract. All right, can we get something cooking, bro? We've gotten these sorry ass trades so far. The Bucks asked for Draymond Green, Pajemski, Buddy Hield, Will Richard, Kuminga, and picks in exchange. The Warriors hung up immediately. I ain't doing that shit, bro. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, we got a breaking trade right here. Wow. Refresh, baby. Can we refresh? So I talked about this earlier, chat. Ivica Zubac is going to the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers get their future starting center. Wow. I wonder what they gave up. Wow, this is crazy, bro. Wow. Ivica Zubac. Oh. Gonna make a video on JBM on TikTok. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Yeah, Zubac going to the Pacers. I just talked to Giannis. Yo, Doc Rivers, Burner, if we could stay away from comments like that, bro, just in general, I'd appreciate that, bro. Perfect. Had to do a little YouTube video about it. I mean, a little TikTok. Big Zoo to Indy. Can't believe that. Like, what was like? I mean, the Pacers are like dead. Like, I mean, that's crazy. Now, I didn't really see that coming. To be honest with you, are the Clippers just going full rebuild? Is like Kawhi on the block? I doubt it. Right? Damn, Big Zoo got traded though. That's crazy.
We got this tweet via shops. The Milwaukee Bucks have indicated to teams that they're keeping Giannis.
That's actually a little bit insane, bro. I didn't think Zubac would actually get traded though. What y'all think about this move right here? Let me know what y'all think about it. Sorry if I'm a little bit all over the place right now, guys. I just want to put this out here. He's out there with all his fake threes. Kawhi is next summer, mark my words. Fake trees. Yo, that shit's heavy, right? Can we see? Do we have a possible, like, return package? I wonder what the return package is. Like I said, if you guys are new here, I'd appreciate if you guys could drop that subscribe. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been killing it. I mean, I find this kind of crazy. Big Zoo. Can we get a refresh? Can we get the actual, like, what's the trade package looking like, bro? What is the trade package looking like? Sean's at it again, not having full details to shit. That's actually funny. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in this live stream. We're going absolutely crazy. Yeah, can we see the trade package? Does anybody have this trade package out? Does anybody have this trade package out? I really don't think nobody has this. Well, guess what? He did get traded to the Pacers. Do we got the trade summary of this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Scuba won his arbitration case. I want it to be known I never liked Shams since he started with Chris moves. That's crazy. Scuba won his arbitration case. I mean, props to him, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. What did they give up, bro? I'm really trying to figure out what they gave up for Zubac. Big Zubac. I'm not getting nothing on what they gave up. Not yet. Nothing's being said, right, bro? Nothing's being said about Big Zoo right now. Okay, so we got Benedict Mathurin to be traded to the Clippers as part of the Zubac trade. That's what we've gotten so far. Let me go back to it. Tripping on fofos. So kind of, I mean, look, there's picks involved. Obviously, we know that. But Benedict Mathurin and how many picks is basically at this point what we're getting ourselves into. George Niang to be waived by the Grizzlies. So I think they're trying to create. Are they trying to create like? So Mathurin is a part of that deal. Scooble won his arbitration hearing against the Tigers. George Niang to be waived by Grizzlies. Did he wave back? I'm dead as fuck. Okay, so in that Zubac trade, Zubac's going to Indy. Benedict Mathurin is going to the Clippers. I would have kept him, but NBA executives know best. Yeah, quote unquote, they know best. Some are just horrible, like Nico Harrison, for example. That's a perfect example. That's kind of crazy, though, no? I didn't expect Big Zoo to be traded, though. I got to keep it $150. I really didn't expect that to happen. Could we get anything else? Yo, this is pretty massive for baseball news, but we're not really talking baseball right now. Are we? So let's pull this back up. Big Zoo going to the Pacers. Nico Harrison's ass does need to be studied, bro. It's kind of crazy though. I do feel like Isaiah Jackson and significant draft compensation to be. Okay, so it looks like. All right, let me see. So supposedly we're getting word that Isaiah Jackson, significant draft compensation to be traded in addition with Benedict Mathurin. Draymond Green to remain with the Warriors through the trade deadline. Yeah, if he was going to get traded, it was just going to be for Giannis. I think people need to know that. Which the Bucks wouldn't even have wanted him for real. He would have to been in a 3-team deal. So that's that, right? I don't know. Regardless, bro. I wonder what the draft compensation is going to look like for a guy like Ivica Zubac. I wonder how that's going to look like. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think you're right, bro. It's been hyped up big time, you know, with the whole Giannis and everything like that. And it's been very underwhelming, to say the least. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Okay, so I think we got it right here. Hold up. Okay, so the whole package is Ivica Zubac, Kobe Brown going to the Indiana Pacers for Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, 2 first-round picks, and 1 second-round pick. So they did get 2 first-round picks. I'm just very curious to see where are the first-round picks? What year? What year are the first-round picks? What year are the first-round picks? That's that's interesting, right? What year they are. Imagine the Bucks trade for Kawhi. Yo, Horst, I ain't gonna lie. I would waste one of those first round picks. I would. Just kidding. Just kidding. Clippers don't believe in themselves. Yeah, they ain't winning for shit, bro. They've been a laughing stock with this whole Kawhi situation as well, depending how that goes. Yeah, man. That's going to be super interesting to see how that plays out. I think it's a nice return for the Clippers. I mean, 2 first-round picks isn't bad, right? But shit, half an hour left. I know, right? This shit's sick, bro. We got to get something more cooking, please.
When a 9 o'clock hour Pacific, I was asked if the Warriors were done, and host told no.
Okay.
They're still working on doing some things. When a 9 o'clock hour Pacific, I was asked if the Warriors were done, and host told no.
Okay.
They're still working.
Golden State's not done, huh? Ty Debo heard Kawhi to Golden State. Is that true? Kawhi to Golden State, huh? Would that be... Kawhi to Golden State. Wouldn't that be something? Kawhi Leonard to the Golden State Warriors. That would put him in a position to absolutely win championships. Kawhi, Steph, Zingy, Draymond. Wow. Wow, oh, wow. For real, get my boy Clay back in the bay, nah? Shooting those threes. Post up. Calling a three. Okay, so I think we got the full 1 sec. We'll go back to that in a second. Yo, that's a nice future starting lineup whenever the time comes. So, okay. Pacers first round picks headed to the Clippers via Shams. So 2026 protected 1 through 4 and 10 through 30. In 2029 unprotected. That could look nice. Go all in for Curry. Trade pods. I trade pods. I trade booty. I trade all my depth. No bullshit, bro. If you could trade Kawhi to the Warriors and bring Steph and Zingy there, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. This is actually super interesting looking at the trade and protected 1 through 4 and 10 through 30. So it has to land 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Has to. If not, I don't know, man. They might have fucked themselves. I'll be honest. Excuse my language. I apologize for the language. Are we hearing?
I was asked if the Warriors were done, and host told no.
Okay.
They're still working on doing some things. When a 9 o'clock hour Pacific, I was asked if the Warriors were done.
Huh. There's no way Kawhi comes to Milwaukee, right? No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Hour and 30 left. It's Kawhi next. I mean, what else do you have for him there, bro? What else do you have for him there in the Clippers? Teams are calling the Clippers trying to trade for Kawhi. It is true. It is true. I can confirm that. Wow. Wow. Golden State isn't done yet. Come on, let's get it done. If y'all really want Ja, let's get it done, man. The Warriors are not done yet. The Warriors are not done yet, chat. Guys, I'm tired. I didn't get the best sleep last night. I'll be honest. 3 p.m. Eastern. Oh, shit. It's at 2. Trade deadline is at 2, so. I thought it was at 3. That's my fault. So it is at 2. So it's in about 27 minutes. My fault. That's on me. That's on me, chat. We down to the final 30. Down to the final 28 right now. Who's stopping this duo? Come on, Sintel. Oh my gosh. I'm dead as hell. Yeah, chat. Somebody got to bring it up. You know what I mean? It ends at 3 Eastern, so 2 my time, which is in about 27 minutes, bro. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's cool. We got like 27 minutes to rock out. Hopefully we get some breaking news or something like that popping, bro. That'd be cool as fuck. Ryan Rollins over the last 5 games averaging 23, 5, and 5. Nasty. I love you, Ryan Rollins. Chat, make sure if you guys are new, for 8 people in here, make sure you guys are dropping those, hit that subscribe button, drop those likes, should I say. Thank you guys so much. Troy Dan. 50 burpees. I'm dead as hell. That's crazy, bro. Come on, John. Come on. It's time to cook, buddy. If the 2026 first rounder does not convey to the Clippers, it converts to a 2031 unprotected first rounder. Okay, that's good to know. So the Jazz, yo, this is actually pretty cool. Let me pull this up right here. Refresh, baby. So Chris Haynes said the Jazz declined offer from Pacers, including 2 first-round picks for Walker Kessler. Indiana pivoted to Ivica Zubac, which is actually kind of crazy. That just shows you that the Jazz actually do want to try to be playing worthy. I don't know, Chet. Y'all think anything's gonna happen real quick before we got what 23 minutes left? Y'all think anything gonna go down or not? No, sadly. I feel you. Let me see. Let's see if we got anything else popping. The Charlotte Hornets are trading Tyus Jones to the Dallas Mavericks for Malachi Branham. Mavericks had interest in Jones this season and get him today. Hornets open up $7 million in trade. I mean, who cares, right? Who cares? Who cares about that? Those are like jobber trades. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, Chad, I don't know. I think we might be tapped out. We might be tapped out. I think that might be it. John, I'm starving, dog. I feel you. I feel you. Bucks breakdown. I feel you, bro. That's actually crazy, though. Could we get this done? Could we get this done? I've had enough. Trade me. The Beam? Shout out the Beam. No big deal. 20 minutes left, chat. Do we got anything else cooking up? Yo, it's kind of crazy, isn't it, that the Clippers are tanking, but OKC has their pick next year? Dog. Isn't that kind of crazy? OKC has the Clippers pick. That's probably why they got the protection with the Pacers pick. That's crazy. That's crazy work. They're over there. They're going to tank the rest of the year, and the OKC Thunder have their pick, by the way. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this stream. We're going to continue rocking out until trade deadline appears, but thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate you guys, truly. We've been live for over 2 hours. If you guys are somehow haven't yet subscribed here to JBM Sports Media, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like it up. 19 minutes. Yes, let's go. Come on. Nothing so far. Oh, wow. Hold up. So Nick Richards is actually going to the Bulls, and we're going to get Ousmane Dieng. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. I actually wouldn't have minded Nick Richards as like a backup center. That would have been cool. That's what I'm saying, bro. Giannis, to those who say he doesn't love Milwaukee, I got married in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, also legally from courthouse. And also I've had my kids here. My father is buried here. So let me tell you, when I open my passport of my kids and it says born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my dad is buried here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's your team, bro? The Milwaukee Bucks. Just subscribe and drop a like. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you. The Milwaukee Bucks, guys. I don't think we're gonna get nothing else, to be honest. So it basically got updated. Ousmane Dieng. We got 10 people in the building. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have roughly 17 minutes left. And yeah, we're going to keep rocking out, baby. I'm tired. Thank you guys for all the people that have subscribed so far in this live stream. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. We have 15 minutes left. Chat, do we have a buzzer beater trade potentially or not? We're about to find out. We're about to find out if we got anything in us, any more trades in us. We don't got nothing else, bro. As a Bucks fan, would you want to say Giannis traded or I'll pull that up. As a Buck fan, would you want to see Giannis traded or stay? Great question, bro. I think if there's a trade offer, truly, and being unbiased, that makes sense, where our future is at least set up post Giannis era, I'm okay with it, believe it or not. If not, there's no reason we should force a trade. That's the best way I could put it, bro. That's the best way I could put it, to be honest, bro. Nothing else? Nothing else popping? Nothing else popping? Nope. At the moment, nothing else. $14 minutes. Could we get something, bro? Shams is so whack. 13 minutes. I don't think we're getting anything, chat. Might be a close one. Yeah, chat. This is a close one for sure. I might be a Buck fan too if this shot. I'm sick and tired of how they doing things in Memphis. Yeah, bro, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that at all, bro. I can see where you're coming from. Trust I could. I can see where you're coming from, bro. I mean, y'all going into a rebuild 2.0 basically now. Nothing.
Is going to the Indiana Pacers. I'm told Ben Mathurin and Isaiah Jackson, as well as significant draft compensation, is going to the Clippers. Still waiting on what that draft compensation is, but clearly the Pacers wanted a center after losing Miles Turner in free agency last offseason. That's what this has been about. They scoured the market searching for centers, whether it was Daniel Gafford, Avisa Zubac, Yves Missy. There was a laundry list of big men that they were looking into and trying to find someone that Tyrese Halliburton was going to be excited about, someone that they could pair with for the next few years once Tyrese Halliburton is back next season from his torn Achilles. But this Tyrese Halliburton, Avisa Zubac pairing is something the Pacers are very excited about. They've landed Avisa Zubac from the Clippers.
They have the Pacers do their center of the
I
future.
do have details,
Okay.
Malika. It's Avisa Zubac and Kobe Brown.
Oh, my dog's made
2
it here.
first-round draft picks from the Pacers and 1 second-round pick. The first, one of the first is in 2029. It's unprotected from the Pacers, and then there's another one from this year that does have protection.
All right. Wow. A lot of picks flying around in this deal as well.
All right. Yeah, we kind of figured that. Yeah, Nick Richards going to the Bulls. I saw he got rerouted. It is what it is, bro. Do we got anything on the homepage cooking? Oklahoma City. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, can y'all believe this? Yo, this is heavy, bro. The OKC still own Clippers first-round pick who just traded away 2 of their best players. He looks to be scared on TV after. Yo, I'm saying, bro. 10 minutes left, chat. 10 minutes left. Storm, come here. Come here. You want to be in here for the trade deadline? Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit, big girl. Sit, my big girl. Who's a big girl? My big girl, Storm. Chilling with my dog right now, chat. She's such a cool dog. We have a cool dog in the room. You relaxing, Storm? We're trying to see if we could get some trades, Storm. We don't got no trades right now. Kind of dry a little bit. Clippers have been getting calls. It'd be interesting. It's up to Kawhi, though. It's up to Kawhi. Does anything break with Kawhi Leonard? I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Storm, no licks. No licks. No licks right now, okay? Yeah, Storm is such a funny dog, guys. What do you think of the Hornets, though? Future seems bright for them. I mean, they're on a 7-game winning streak right now. They've been playing some good basketball. Conconnipple was obviously a hit through the draft. LaMelo Ball's new role there, I think, is very fitting. Brandon Miller, as long as, fingers crossed he stays healthy, that's obviously a positive. Looks like they're keeping Miles Bridges as well. So, look, eventually they're going to have to go for it, make a push. They traded for Kobe White. So, yeah, man. I don't mind what the Hornets did. Look good. First round exit. Hey, they need to get there, bro. They need to get back into the dance, bro. Truly. Nothing. We don't got nothing at the moment about Shams. What's up, Storm? Just kidding. They have a squad. Just they need a buy-in system in the team. Yeah. I agree. If you guys are new, though, make sure you guys drop those subscribes. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. We're closing out the deadline. We have 8 minutes left. See if we have anything else left. 8 minutes, bro. I know. Could we get something going on? We got 8 minutes left. That's it. That's all we got. 8 minutes left. Could we get something going on, bro? What's up, Storm? You want to go out on a walk after this trade deadline's over? Because I ain't going to lie. I don't think there's going to be no more trades, Storm. I think we're probably cooked. Johnny's new home. I love watching him. Hate to see this season go to waste. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Go ahead. Go ahead, Storm. Go ahead. I'll catch you out in a bit, okay? Sorry about that, chat. Just chilling with my dog. Got 7 minutes left. Nothing. Johnson's new home. I love watching him. Hate to see his season go to waste. I mean, that's a real ass point of view right there, bro. I respect that. I got a pit. I got a mixed pit. She's mixed with Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I just saw something. Yo, yeah, that's what I have too. Yeah, a mixed tier. Yeah, I have one as well, bro. My fault. I was trying to see something on my phone right now. My apologies. Yeah, I have one as well. Oh, we have 6 minutes left, bro. I'm gonna literally take her on a walk right now after this live stream. She's just been chilling all day though. Before I went on live, got her food, bowl of water. Got her in her nice little station. She has a little station where it's like, since it's a little cold and shit like that, she has a little comforter. I'll be treating my dog like if it's my kid for real, bro. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you guys for all the continuous amount of support here today. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. Truly appreciate y'all. I mean, we're trying to 5 minutes. I doubt we're going to get anything else, bro. Yeah. Just waiting, chat. Just waiting. We have about 4 minutes left. Could we get a buzzer beater trade done or anything like that? I don't think we are, fortunately. I mean, what's the point of keeping Ja with the Memphis Grizzlies, though? You got to give him a chance to go somewhere else. I mean, if they're not meeting their trade package, you don't want to give them away for jack shit either, right? But I'm just being honest. Like, it's time to move on. Isn't it? Like, come on. Let me go to the homepage. Call the Clippers. Yeah, this is actually crazy. $30. Clippers blowing it up. Hey, hey, hey. We'll see where that goes. Oh, no, bro. This is kind of just a disappointing way to end the deadline. 3 minutes left. We need a buzzer beater. Can we get a buzzer beater or something, bro? Chat, I ain't getting shit, bro. I ain't getting nothing. I mean, bro, what are we doing? This is such a I mean, Zubac, that's it. Zubac and Ayo are the only two trades we gonna get. Nick Richards and Coffee, and that's it. Like, that's all we're doing. Yeah, they might, bro. I got 1 minute left on my screen. I think we might be done, chat. I think we might be done. I think we might be done, chat. All we got is Zubac as the big fish. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Who do you guys have in mind as like winners and losers so far at the deadline? I mean, if it were to stay this way, I would say like losers, like low key. Should I say the Miami Heat? I would say them a loser, low key, because they ain't even. I'll say loser, John Morant. If we're talking about players, I would say John Morant. Jazz a W for sure. I think they did what they had to do. I'll low key say the Wizards, slight W. Slight W for the Wizards as well, I would say. Yeah, guys, it's over. I don't think we're going to have anything more. I think we're done with. This is it, chat. Wow. This is all that's it's come to, right? Just a Vicha Zubac trade. Yeah, low key. I wouldn't even despise an argument like that. I think that's super valid. I honestly feel like that's super valid. That's a super valid point. Chad, I think we're done. I think this NBA trade deadline's over, man. Unless we get like a last second, like overtime buzzer beater. But that's it, bro. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we are done. We'll give it like 4 or 5 minutes because sometimes, trades come out a little. I mean, there's been situations where they've come out afterwards. The Lakers, yeah, that's actually funny. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I hate fanatics. Wake me up after All Stars. Bro said, "Wake me up after All Stars." Yeah, Chad, I think we're done, man. Hate to say it, but yeah, I think we're done because what else are we gonna get? I think we are over. I mean, they saying Brett Siegel. Hold up. We could see one more big trade before the deadline that involves John Morant. The Grizzlies continue to make calls, and the Bucks are still in talks here. Yeah, I think they're cooked. Is this shit cooked? That shit's cooked. That shit is cooked. I think we're done, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I think we're done. I'm pretty sure we are done. That's all, folks. And that's all, folks. Like I said, if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe here on JBM Sports Media on YouTube. We're going to rock out for another 2 minutes just to make it a 2.5-hour live stream. But just I would appreciate it if you guys don't mind subscribing. We're going to have our winners and losers of the NBA trade deadline uploaded tomorrow morning. So you guys can tune in and watch that. I'll be alongside my guy JB in that video. But yeah, look. What an underwhelming day. I thought at least we would get a John Morant trade. I did predict in my video yesterday that Lakers would trade for a three-point shooter, and technically they did. They really did with Luke Kennard, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's all, folks. Jeez, bro. I didn't think this shit was going to go down. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Can't do shit about it. Chris Boucher to be waived by the Jazz. Yep, that's the final notification of the day. Chris Boucher to be waived by the Jazz. That sucks. That's sick. Yep, chat. I don't got nothing, bro. That's our last report of the day. Chris Boucher to be waived by the Jazz. Wow. Well, chat, I just want to say I appreciate everybody for tuning into this live stream at JBM Sports Media. Hold on, let me remove this real quick and stop sharing. Come up on the big screen. Just want to say I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning into this live stream. You guys have been absolutely magnificent. It was a hell of a great live stream, and I've been so surprised on the turnaround and the turnout, more so, should I say. And it was an amazing live stream, our first ever one regarding NBA. So hopefully we keep that going. And like I said, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe here to JBM Sports Media. Make sure that you guys like this live stream. And to the next one, I'll catch you guys. Peace.